Smart Move Field Introduction. The primary setting of Smart Move is a test track facility. In it, you will find the following: access markers, loops, warning beacons, sensor walls, vehicle, ramp, passengers, crash test figure, barriers, dynamometer, bridge and bridge decking, yellow and red, target spot. Gain access to places. Choose one. Required condition: your vehicle needs to be in one of these positions exactly as the match ends. This mission does not affect others. Target spot. Required condition: parked with its drive wheels or treads touching the round target. Value: 25 points. Yellow bridge deck. Required condition: parked with its drive wheels or treads touching your yellow bridge decking, but not touching any red decking or the mat. Value: 20 points. Vehicle sharing. Required condition: parked with its drive wheels or treads touching your red bridge decking, but not touching the mat. Value: 25 points. Gain access to things. Mission: loops. Required condition: loops need to be in base. Value: 10 points each. Bonus: new technologies can sometimes eliminate your need to travel. They are hard to develop, but each new one makes the next come easier. If all three gray loops have reached base, you may take one red loop into base by hand. Independent from that, if all three red loops have reached base, you may take one loop of any color into base by hand. Once earned, these hand freedoms, which are a special exception to the rules, may be used at any time before the match ends. Gain access to things. Mission: access markers. Required condition: access markers need to be in their down position. Value: 25 points each. Avoid impacts. Warning beacons. Required condition: warning beacons need to be upright, square to the mat. Value: 10 points each. Also, warning beacons are the touch penalty objects for the Smart Move robot game. This means if you touch your vehicle while it's completely out of base, the referee removes one upright beacon each time. The beacons are removed in order from south to north, then from west to east. If there are no upright beacons at the time of the touch, there is no penalty. Avoid impacts. Sensor walls. Avoidance option. Required condition: the sensor walls need to be upright, square to the mat. Any 4 walls can count. Only 4 walls can count. Each upright sensor wall also requires a down access marker. Example: if there are 4 upright walls, but only 3 access markers down, only 3 walls count. Value: 10 points each. Maximum 40 points. Survive impacts. Sensor walls. Impact option. Required condition: No sensor walls are upright. Value 40 points. Survive impacts. Vehicle impact test. Required condition: the truck needs to no longer touch the ramp's red stopper beam. Your entire vehicle needs to be completely out of base when it produces the required condition. Otherwise, the referee removes 2 upright warning beacons in the same manner as 2 touch penalties. Value 20 points. Survive impacts. Single passenger restraint test. Required conditions: the crash test figure needs to be aboard your vehicle for the entire match. The first time your vehicle is without the figure, the referee removes the figure. Any constraint system is okay as long as the figure can be separated quickly after the match. Value 15 points. Survive impacts. Multiple passenger safety test. Required condition: all 4 people are sitting or standing in or on a transport device of your design, and some portion of that object is in the round target area. Value 10 points. Important FLL documents. Welcome to the 2009 First LEGO League Season Smart Move. Before explaining the various missions that teams will work so hard to accomplish, I'd like to take a moment to point out something very important. Like chess and soccer, the First LEGO League Annual Challenge has rules too. You absolutely must know them. Teams and team members need to take the time to carefully read the 4 main sections that describe the challenge in detail. It makes no difference if you are a returning team or new to First LEGO League. You need to work with the correct information. For example, would a change in the rules about bringing an object back to base have an impact on your strategy? Well, if you didn't take the time to read the rules carefully, you might make poor decisions based on old rules. Remember, it is all of the documents combined that govern the game and how it is played each year. Here is a summary of these important documents and what they tell us. Field setup. Your guide to properly preparing the field. Rules. Your toolkit for success. A rule that may seem trivial could make the difference in successfully completing a mission. Missions. The detailed instructions that take precedence over all the rules. How and when you choose to complete them are what make the challenge an exercise in strategic thinking and planning. Questions and answers. The online Q&A blog is a very important tool, as it is the place to go for helpful and critical updates. So please do yourself and your team a favor. Take time to review, discuss, and come to an understanding of what all the key documents are telling you before starting your strategy or submitting a question to FLL Challenge support. Now, for a smart move, on to the missions.